And a good evening all, and welcome along to the Easter edition of the Friday Night Live. A couple of people in the room say hi to Crumbly and hi to Andy and hi to Duncan. StreamYard link is up in the room if you want to come and join us in the chat. Put it up one more time for you. So lots to cover tonight as always. Simon's hopefully going to try and join us. I don't know, haven't seen him for a few days. He's just returned from going down to Land's End, obviously looking at Devon, Cornwall, and been down that way, met up with Exeter Rider. So he's got a couple of good videos up. Grant's obviously the rhythmic biker. He's done one, and that is due on my watch list to have a look. He's become a delivery driver for a day, banging around on a scooter. So if you have just joined us, welcome along. It is Easter Friday Night Live, and of course, brew time. If you haven't got a brew, turn up, get yourself a brew. Tonight, we are trying this from the Ringwood Brewery. You can find them on Twitter, Facebook, and of course, the channel on YouTube. It's called Razorback. So nice little pale ale we're trying out tonight. And obviously, Andy knows all about his ales. He's got all his bits and pieces all in his little bar called the Dog's Danglies at the bottom of the garden. Bring him in the man himself that has just returned from sunny Cornwall. It's Simon. Evening, Simon.
Good evening, guys. How are we doing? Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How was the ride?
I'll tell you what. It was interesting. We managed to stay dry, which I'm quite pleased about. It only rained when we was indoors or at night. But some of the roads, oh my God, where it rained, they were covered in mud. And if you see my bike now, I now own a brown bike. It's not black anymore.
Excellent. A couple of quick ones. Andy's just said bar. No, it's not. It's a pub. It's the Dog's Danglies. Yeah. Nice little pub then at the bottom of the garden, should I say. You may notice the goatee has gone.
Oh, wow.
Yes. The missus
and you've had a haircut.
And I've had a haircut. So the missus said you look 10 years younger. I'm like, oh, thanks. And I sat on my glasses yesterday. I finished at the garage, got in, put my glasses in my back pocket, sat on them and heard a crunch. And I'm like, down the road today, and the only pair I could find was these. So the missus went, you look like Buddy Holly now. I'm like, thanks very much.
Peggy Sue.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Andy's here. Evening, Andy. How are you?
Andy.
Hello.
Just quick hello to John Diehard McLean. Now, John sent me
best name on YouTube. John Diehard
McLean. If you haven't followed his channel, jump on it. Yeah. He sent me some stickers. I don't know if you can.
He's put a challenge up as well. Have you watched his latest video?
I've hidden it out the way. It's up the top, but he said to me, do not put that on your bike, which is the North Coast 500. Yeah, he said, you can't have it officially on the bike till you've done the NC 500. So that is up on the wall, but thanks very much. I've got John's sticker up there somewhere as well. So he did send me some money, and I did say to him, I'll slam the money back to you. And he went, no, I don't want the money back. So I've sent him 4 stickers and a little goodie box. I'm not going to tell him what's in the goodie box, but he'll enjoy the goodie box. Quick hi to Paul. He's Friday night brew up. He's in the car. Evening. Hello. Yeah, he said,
hello.
21. Do I look 21 again? Yeah, I wish I did, mate. I wish I did. Had a little bit of a fun time yesterday. We had a little Keyway RK125 in that Simon knows the story, the one that had the car's side pipe on it. And we managed to fit a Lextech exhaust, but we had to re-weld the reducer. And of course, silly me, it only needs spotting. I bent down, hit the thing, and got a face full of molten metal. So I've burnt my face this week. So wasn't good.
Hence the shave.
That was well, I managed to melt half the tash off, so it looked funny. So it started off this morning. I had the porn tash. She didn't like that, so then I got rid of that. I had just the tash, and then she went no, and then I got rid of it, and I had the Adolf Hitler at the front, and she went, "You're definitely not having that." So the whole lot came off. How you been, Andy? How's the riding been?
Not that I've been working. I've done nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Working.
I did enjoy your last video of going completely round your bike, all the spec on your bike. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't go into too much detail. There's a lot of other videos out there, but it was mainly like, to put across about the low version. But,
it was good.
I've been to yesterday I was down in Poole and Bournemouth, and today I've been up to Matley. I've been all over.
Oh, nice little ride out, as they say then.
Right out, I was in a van.
Simon, how long did it take you how many miles did you cover, and did you get to see all the boys?
How many miles did I cover? What, the whole week?
Yeah.
I did just under 850 miles for the week.
You know.
So, yeah, it's
like 3 days.
Yeah. Actually, no, it weren't 850. Sorry, 750, 750.
About what I've done in Wales.
Yeah, I mean, just here to Land's End and back is 600 miles. So if you take into account all the running around I did while I was down there as well, St Michael's Mount, Port Isaac, going to find Rose Cornish pasty shop because we had to have a Rose, and Smoky Joe's, as well as Licksteed, and diverting off to see Exeter as well on the way down. So yeah.
Yeah, we did see that. Did you get to meet up with Howie?
No, I didn't get to meet up with Howie. I did try and send him a message to say, look, I'm not coming, because the weather looked like it was going to be naff. I said, sod it, I'm just going to brat straight down the M4 rather than come off and go down past. I usually go through Somerset, past the big Stony thing, Stonehenge. Yeah. I usually use that road to go through. Stony thing. Yeah, that big. Yeah. I usually go down past that because that's a lovely road to ride, the 355 or something it's called, and you can follow that all the way through to the other side of Bristol. It's a really nice road. Yeah.
Quick one from Darren's just coming. Can someone help me, please? My Lex Moto Titan would run fine, but now I have to keep the revs up to keep it running.
What quick question?
Yeah. First thing, are you using E5 or E10 fuel? That would be the thing. We are advising everybody to stick to super unleaded E5. We actually had a customer come in on Friday. His bike's been in and out of our place.
Take it all about.
Yeah, he's got an LXR, and he said, what? He said, I've been advised by Lex Moto to put E10 in my bike and not put super unleaded because the octane content is too high. Absolute bull. I'm going to call BS on that. Octane content has got nothing to do with it. It's ethanol content. E5 stands for 5% ethanol. E10 stands for 10% ethanol. Ethanol, if it's left in a bike, will obviously attract water, and you're going to be pulling water into your fuel system. It's also a lower grade of petrol because you haven't got enough petrol in combined to the ethanol. So you're going to end up with crap fuel consumption, so less miles to the gallon, poor running, and it also does give bad idling. So yeah, first thing first, E5. Obviously, depending on the bike, make sure it's serviced regularly. So normal unleaded, yeah, and the bike's been sat for a while. Try the super unleaded. So go E5 on that. Put super unleaded in it. It doesn't matter what station you get it from. Shell V Power is the highest octane content. That's 99. Your BP, I think what do they call that one? Ultimate Fuel. That's about 97. And even Tesco Momentum is good stuff. I put Tesco Momentum in the GTR last week and it runs fine with it.
Yeah, Darren's just said it's the bike's been left standing for a while and he was running all right on it first, so you've had moisture in the tank. It's probably more than anything. Yeah,
give it a good blast of E5 and it should clear itself out. We've had a Valkyrie and a Bandit in that have both been stood for absolutely ages. Now Phil managed to get the Valkyrie fired up on Friday evening and near enough set the smoke alarms off. It smoked like a bugger. Until it cleared itself out. We had it running yesterday, but it runs, but it won't idle. So it's just a case now, get the vacuum pipes on it, check all the vacuums, get all the carbs balanced on it, and adjust the mixtures and the idles. But yeah, should be good.
Tell you what, I'm feeling left out here. I'm feeling left out. Hang on, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Your family cautions have been down again before long. All right, excellent. So we've all got the glasses on tonight and all unshaven until Hells gets here, that is. As I said, the StreamYard link is up. If anybody does want to jump in on that StreamYard link, come and join us this Easter Friday. I went out looking for Easter eggs today. I could not find any anywhere. And the
Easter eggs.
Yeah, Easter eggs for the kiddies.
I suppose you've left it too late.
Well, yeah, yeah, £5 for an Easter egg, and I'm like, really? How much? Tesco's are like £5 for their smallest egg. Went to Asda, none in Asda at all. I ended up in not Lidl's, the other one, Aldi's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I managed to find Easter eggs for £1.25, so I bought a trolley load.
Yeah, don't leave them too late. Don't leave it too late. Get them early. That's
what I've noticed is when they first hit the shelves, you'll get like 2 for £1.50. Then they'll go up to 99. Then they'll go up to 125 the closer to Easter. You're gonna buy them as soon as they hit the shelves.
Yeah. If you've got 4 large runs for £10, all right, rub it in. Yeah, I spent.
He don't shop at Asda. That's too posh for him.
I know, yeah. Harry's just said, I'm off to Cornwall for the Saddlebags run May the 1st, and they do a Land's End run the day after. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I am
it's a great place, and you can piss everybody off when you park your bike right in front of Land's End. They're trying to get round in their cars, and your wife's standing in the way with the camera telling them, no, you can fuck off and wait. I'm taking a picture. It's great fun.
There is one, if you haven't seen John McLean's latest video, he has set, because obviously we had the Goofy Bastard Challenge, which was you had to do a 10-minute blog or vlog, unedited, just telling, about what you do and your John has set one saying just a little bit about your life history, about you on the bikes, what you do for a living, what you ride, a little bit of a look around your bike. So challenge accepted on that one. Mine will end up probably being 25 minutes because I can't shut up.
That'd be it, yeah.
But I thought he's set quite.
Give you a subject to talk about. You'll be there for an hour. I mean, it takes you 25 minutes to say goodbye. So.
Exactly. You know what I'm like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought, we'll have a go. We'll have a crack at that challenge and see how it is. I did send a message to what was it, Lavi and Ollie earlier, because obviously they set out from Super Sausage on Sunday down to the Ace Cafe where all the cameras were. But their first video is up. The first day of our motorcycle journey around the world. And obviously they're on a V-Strom 1000.
Ain't gonna make it.
Nice little bike.
Ain't gonna make it.
That's what I did. So I said to him, why did you not pick a BMW?
It's going to require too much maintenance.
Yeah, that's what I said. And he said, well, we've got a good Suzuki backup on the journey. So I don't know if they've got a support van or if they've worked out where all the Suzuki dealers are.
They've got a Suzuki Jimmy to jump into if. Right.
Yeah, but hopefully, I'm following them at the moment, so they've literally just got across the water. But their first videos up, first day of the motorcycle vlog out of Super Sausage. So that was a good day. They met everybody down there, and obviously Rhythmic and Uncle Red were all down there as well.
Yeah, White Rock, hello.
Early evening, White Rock. White Rock's he hasn't been in for absolutely ages. So if you want to jump into the stream there, bang it up one more time. There we go. StreamYard link is up for everybody. If you want to come and join in, there is the link. It's up on the YouTube. Click that, jump on your camera, jump on your computer, come and join us in the stream.
Which way round are they going, Rev?
They're going. Well, they've done England and they've gone out to I think East Anglia, and then they're catching the ferry across.
So they're heading east.
Sort of the top out would be probably Holland or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they've gone Anglia, they'll get the ferry at Nantwich, wouldn't it? It's Holland.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But they're going out that way, and I think they're going to go down sort of the down through Spain, west coast of Africa or something, or work their way around it. So, but they were saying, they haven't got much, much boating to do on it. So he said, I think we're on a boat for about 9 or 10 days, and then we're on the next part, and then it's just straight run all the way.
Okay.
But they're literally not using any hotels. They're just camping all the way.
I'm out. No.
Good luck to them. Let's see how they get on. If they do it, even better.
How long did they say it was going to take them?
I think they said 357 days.
That's 357 days of putting up a tent and taking it down. They'll be in a hotel within a month.
I'll be in a hotel the next day. I'll take one look at the tent and say, yeah, go on.
I'd have dumped the tent in the nearest bin.
Yeah. Yes, they have got a YouTube channel. Let me just find
Put the link up on Facebook.
Yeah, there is a link for Facebook. There is a link for the YouTube. So let me just put, this is there. Let me just back this up a minute. Oh, pause that because I watched the first part of it. So this is their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel is actually linked on the bottom of my description. So if you go in the description of any of my videos, the latest ones, it's got the Lavi and Ollie, or you can just Google them. So if you just do, that's their name anyway. So it's Lavi and Ollie, and they're on TikTok, they're on YouTube, and they're on Facebook as well. So it's going to be quite interesting. I've been following them for the last couple of days, just following their Facebook page. But they're not sort of up to speed on the TikTok like me and Simon are. My TikTok's jumped incredibly. I was at 375. I'm just short of 700 now.
Lightweight.
Yeah. Simon's got
I had about 1,800 last time I looked.
Yeah. It's climbing. MT is here. I believe he was going to be out on his bike today. So MT, come and let us know how you got on riding your bike around. That'll be quite interesting because obviously he's got his little Michigan. Let's be good to hear how he got on first ride out. Obviously following what went on, and. I think that was about it on that one. 4 likes and 15 people watching. I know it gets like that every now and then.
Hang on, I haven't liked it yet. Hang on.
Oh,
there you go. There's another one.
Slap your wrists for you.
I normally do it. I normally share your feed as well. I ain't done that yet either, so I'm really slacking. I do apologise.
Yeah, that's all right. I had a bike. This will be one for Simon. I had a bike in for MOT on. Oh God, I think it was beginning of this week or last week. No, it was last Saturday actually.
Right.
Came in and it pulled onto the yard. I went, oh, that's nice. That is really, really, really nice. Went out to have a look. MV Augusta V4.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
That nice that I wheeled it into the MOT bay. I wasn't going to sit on it. Wheeled it in, chatting away with a guy, and he went looking around it, and I went, "Oh, blimey, it's got autographs." And he went, "Yeah, it's got Giacomo Agostini and Mike Hailwood's autograph on it."
You know.
And I'm like, "Ooh."
I bet that's worth a bob or two, yeah.
That's what I said to him. He had a smile on his face as well. Jesus Christ, that is worth a bob or two. And he went, "Oh yes, very, very nice." Quick one, Ponkster is here. Evening, Ponkster.
Evening, Ponkster.
I'm going to ask Ponkster a question in a minute. MT's just saying, all good, got grandkids stopping a moment, can't do a live, it's a madhouse. That's all right. Yeah.
What makes you think it's any better in here?
Small improvements, yeah, exactly. It's madhouse normally. What was I saying? Oh, it was Ponkster, that was it. Jet boils. Do you guys have a jet boil? No, you use a Starbucks.
No, because they won't let you use them in Starbucks.
Exactly.
In the hotel I stay in, there's a fully fitted kitchen.
Jet boil in my top bunk. Now I tend to screw my canister on and off when I use it because I tend to put it all back in. Went to use it the other day, and I knew for a fact that I had half a tin of gas in it. Literally turned it on, went to light it, and the flame died within about 30 seconds. Is it the seal that on the gas canister that's caused that? Is it have I just got a faulty gas canister, or is it the fitting on the thing where it's just leaking all its? Because it didn't smell of gas. So I just think I thought, oh, I might just have a faulty the faulty gas canister itself. It might have just had a leak from the canister.
It's trying to tell you you're too old for camping. You need to stay in hotels. That's what it is.
I'll tell you what, we have, because obviously we're off on holiday soon. Now we normally go down on the Monday morning and stay till Friday afternoon, Friday morning. So we have 4, thanks, Ponks. Yeah, dodgy canister. That's what I thought. Because I thought, it's only sort of 6-7 months old. But it's the first time that I've had a canister leak on me, or not hold its gas. And I know darn well when I put it away last time I had a brew, there was a decent half a canister, which meant I had to stop off and have a coffee at a garage. I couldn't boil myself one up, so a pain in the backside. Zed heads here. Evening, Zed. I've got the bike MOT. It's taking it easy. Which one is it? Is it the ZZR or is it the ZX9 Z? Come and let us know. I tend to use the bigger Coleman canisters rather than the jet boil ones that pack inside. That might be an answer to do that. Yeah, definitely. Get the bigger canisters for it. Yeah, something worth trying anyway. What was I saying? I keep forgetting what I was going to say now. Obviously, this Sunday, no run. We're not doing Super Sausage Run this Sunday because obviously being the weekend, the missus wants me to have a little bit of time at home and I'm going to probably be off with Phil shooting on Sunday. What we were saying, we're off on holiday. We've actually booked Premier Inn. I went, I've got the app for that. 39 quid if you book up front. 45 if you book part payment, or it's 49 if you want to pay on the day. And I thought, all right, we'll book it up. Oh yeah, do you want the meal deal? Because there's the little Brewers Fair next door. I thought, all right, you get an evening meal, 2 courses and a drink, and then you get the unlimited breakfast in £89. I'm like, bloody hell, that soon shot up.
Yep.
Yeah. But I thought, boy, I mean, for Premier Inn, it's not bad. And obviously, Andy likes to obviously stay in digs when he goes away, rather than stick his tent up.
next weekend, I'm off to Bournemouth for 7 nights, and I'll be in a Premier Inn there. So, so I shall be in sunny old Bournemouth for 7 days.
Oh, there we go.
What I want to know is what's good down there during the week in the evenings. Come on, there's some bike dudes down there. Let me know where.
I was on Bournemouth yesterday. There ain't a lot going on.
No, not in Bournemouth itself, but I know along the south coast there's somewhere that has bike meets on. I think it's a Tuesday night. I'll see if I can get along to that on the Tuesday.
Well, hopefully we're going to try and get a few more runs in this year. Cheaper if you camp and use your own jet boil. Exactly. That's what I said, Howie, because obviously I've got my tent now. I managed to get mine for 249 quid, but it's the one where you can put your bike in the front, or if you don't want to put your bike in the front, you've got plenty of room to have your stove and that and lay your gear out and obviously cook some food up as well. So pool bike night. There we go, Simon.
Cheers for that. I'll have a look that one up.
And a quick one from White is I think the pool one's on the seafront as well.
I think it's a Tuesday night as well, so yeah, that'll fit in nicely.
The pool one's on the seafront as
well.
You might need to mute your YouTube.
I think it's a Tuesday night as well, so yeah, that'll fit in nicely.
The pool one's on the seafront as well. You might need to mute your YouTube.
Go on. I think it's a Tuesday night as well, so yeah, that'll fit in nicely. The pool one's on the seafront.
There's a good echo going on there.
Oh, I think I've got something running here I have to knock off. That's better, is it?
That's better. Evening, Carl. We sorted it.
Yeah.
The man with the usually impeccable audio is having audio issues. Look at that.
That last run was very, very good.
Right.
Your 5-minute one that you did.
All right. Yeah. Some of them I've done them for quite a while. I had them to go on. So I think that Brilliant. I think I've done that one last summer. I think it was that last one I put up. So it was just like country roads, wasn't it? It was just blatting about round here and the lanes and that. So yeah.
There's been some really good ones this week. Zed's done his one with the boys out having the run. Christ Almighty, does that ZZR accelerate? That went, and then obviously Lockwood's done one as well. I think I caught up with yours. I've got 2 of Simon's to watch. So I've got the Liscard one to watch and the Penzance to Land's End. I've got Uncle Red's to watch, Coffee and Jelly in the Sun. But I don't know if anybody follows Beans on Toast. Does anybody follow Beans on Toast?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
He's just he's done Simon's favourite subject. Why zero motorcycles are not for bikers.
Got my vote.
Yeah, he's had a good old tongue in cheek about the zeros, but I'm waiting to watch that one, so I'm going to be like, yeah, I know Simon's going to be all over that.
Yo, you damn right, yes.
I
took my bike in for service and MOT, or when was it? A couple of days ago, I took it in. And I mentioned you, Simon, because I take it to Carlisle. And I mean, there's a whole thing there. I decided to take it again because I usually do my own services and that, but I decided to take it anyway. Took it to Carlisle. Carlisle drivers gets to Carlisle. Somebody pulls out on us at a roundabout. The approach road splits into three. Pulls out into the right hand lane, the inside lane, just as I'm coming up. And I actually say, I'll stay behind this car because they're bound. This is a hell of a roundabout because it is a bad roundabout, the one there. I says, these lot are definitely going to do something else. So I'll keep watching this. And Simon, there'll be something coming up for you here. And then we get round the roundabout a little bit more straight through a red light. I'm like, there's your bell end, Simon. Well, not your bell end, air bell end.
Yeah. Awesome. Nice one.
Yeah, these words are getting it. Yeah, because you've got Simon's bell ends of the week, so everybody's doing the bell ends thing now, and then obviously everyone's using the word bimble, which Andy started off down in this corner. So Andy started the word bimble off, and everyone started to use bimble now as well.
Yeah. I started using that on the Kalimoto because I call them Kalimoto bimbles, and I thought to myself, what a great name that is. And then somebody, I can't remember his name, he put in one of the comments, why didn't you just call it the Cali Bimble? I thought, why didn't I?
A quick one from Zed. He's just mentioned, obviously, about the John Diehard McLean challenge. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier, Zed. So I've already said to him, challenge accepted. But that'll be quite a nice little thing to do. Obviously, about what you do, why you do it, what bike you ride. And where you ride. So that'd be quite good to obviously jump on that and another challenge. But there are there's loads and loads of people saying that they've got tons of footage they've still got to edit. And a lot of people saying, obviously I've got so many challenges to do as well. So there's lots of things to do. And obviously my saga with Insta is still continuing at the moment.
Shouldn't have bought the cheap Insta. Should have got for the big one. Yeah.
I went and bought
the cage for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I went and bought. So mine's the 361X. I ordered the case. So there is the case. The only thing is, when you unscrew it, which it's got a little screw bit on the top, you don't even have to unscrew it once it's on because you can get to the battery and the bits on it. But when you drop it in, like so, you can't shut the bloody top. So I messaged them back and said, you've sent me the wrong bloody case. And they went, no, we haven't. We've sent you the 360 X2. And I went, no, mine is the 360X. So Insta have screwed up again. Idiots. So
I look forward to them, Zed.
But they have said to me now, I haven't got to send it to China. I can send it to Germany. And they will pay the postage. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're getting better. So we're going to bundle that off, send it off to Germany. We shall see how Insta do. But I'm still not impressed with their customer services. Mm-hmm. And yet GoPro are messaging me every day. Do you want this? Try this X demo camera out. And I'm like, well, I've never been a lover of GoPro. Oh, but you'll change your mind if you try our demo unit. So they're going to post it to me. I'm going to do a review on it and then obviously send it back. They said, oh, you can buy one if you like, and we'll give you a 50% off voucher. But for 700 quid for that camera, that's a lot of money. Even for 350 quid, it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people have said, like, the GoPro, the Heroes are probably one of the best cameras you'll get. The only issue is obviously sorting out all the audio to it as well.
That's all you need.
I've got the 7. I've got
Hero
the
10
7.
with a medium on. That's it. Don't need nothing else. Plug the mic in.
The thing is about it, you can take so much, you can do so much more. If you just get the raw footage on the camera, you can do it in all sorts of editing suites and that now. You can take all the ambient and background noise out and everything, and just your bit. So, but the only thing is you've got to do it on a separate stream.
Yeah.
So you know, I mean, my voice mic goes to an old phone, and you know, you just connect it up by sort of like clapping and that. You're leaving it all out, what have you. But in editing, you can get it so it's just your voice. So if I've got the engine noise coming from another mic that's behind my windshield, so there's hardly any wind noise at all and that, and you can take it all out of your voice one and that, and so yeah.
Yeah, though you actually did a video on it. I did watch it, Carl, and it was very interesting to see the way you do it. Too complicated for me, so I'll stick to the way I'm doing it. But yeah,
although it's not even as complicated as having 2 cameras. You know, you have. I mean, you quite often do 2 cameras, and it's not as complicated as that. It's
true. That's true.
Really simple. Because I mean, on my phone, I can record, and not after you just switch it on, and you don't have to knock it off. You just switch the recording on, and I can record really good sound on my phone. And I've recorded up to 9 hours, and I only used about 48% of the battery.
That's not bad, really.
Yeah, and you just sync it up at the beginning, and then you just go from there, really. Sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes you lose like a split second. So every now and again, you do have to catch it up, like a split second here and there. That must be something that you're doing with the editing of the film. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yeah,
I use
because a lot of people use Drift, some use GoPro, some use I think is it DJI Osmo they call it or something. So everybody has different cameras, but we all still manage to bang out good videos.
Yeah. The thing I like about the GoPros is you've got the stabilization on them, and I like how you get like a massive area. You have sort of like two boxes. You can move what you want about. You know, you can move what you see, what you record. You can move it about and that, and I quite like that. So knock the speedo out, uncover the speedo, and things like that.
Anyway, evening, White.
Get a polarized evening. Yeah, get a polarizing filter, put it on your lens. If you get it right, the LCD display, because it's the frequencies, it blocks out that frequency.
Well, one thing I've noticed on my bike,
I know one blogger that's done it.
Yeah, it'll only be for me because you'd all have to work out your own things and that. But since I did the Kalimoto Bimble, I put my phone on, and you can't see my speedo now when the phone's on. So
that's handy. Yeah,
brilliant.
It's on all the time now, even when I don't need to use the phone.
So obviously Sed's got the big Sed ZR down for the MOT. No, they can't fail it for the amount of bug splats you've got on your windshield.
Although mine will probably fail an MOT at the moment because I brought half a Cornwall back with me. So yeah.
Oh well, you could always scrape it into a jam jar and sell it.
I'll tell you what, I'm thinking of scraping it off and putting it on my roses out here for some of it I went through.
First MOT this week it was. First 3-year-old, end of the month.
That's it. Time to get a new one.
Yeah, well,
Evening, Greg.
Mm.
So we've got quite a few in the room tonight, and there's only, I think, 5 of us on the stream that are keeping it going at the moment. So if you want to jump in on the stream, you're very, very welcome to do so. I will bang up the StreamYard link for you one more time. So if you do want to come on channel, jump on your computer. You're going to be watching it on a computer or a phone anyway, hit that StreamYard link button. That will take you through, and you can come and join us on the stream. Yeah, Crazy Dad, he was with us a couple of weeks ago, I think. But his bike was all right. He's got himself his new bike now. So he was out with obviously Boo and all the boys having a nice little ride, which was down to Sausage again. Now, obviously, Super Sausage is our local. I am going to start putting up a list because everyone's saying, oh, yeah, but Super Sausage. Where is another bike cafe? There aren't very many in our area. We're in about 20. We've got H Cafe in London.
I'm just going to take a bimble over to the H Cafe in Oxford Sunday.
That's quite nice down there.
H Cafe, nice. Silver Balls Cap is another good one.
But then someone said, have you tried Caffeine and Machine? But that is a nice cafe, but it's not a biker's cafe. It's
got Loomis, but that's a bit of a trek for us.
That's Loomis, yeah, exactly. So Evening Hells.
Rikers is a bit of a boring ride, but it's a good cafe and lots of bikes.
So there isn't much in the area. Obviously, you've got your Northampton ones. You've got Motorcycle World in Northampton. They've got their coffee stop, but it's not open on a Sunday.
And there is a new one I found called the Checkered Flag, but unfortunately it's on the A38 in Cornwall. So.
A bit too far.
A little bit too far.
Yeah, I did come across a website a few years ago that actually listed all the biker cafes.
There is biker-friendly cafes. There is a list out there somewhere or a book that used to.
I've seen it a few years ago. Yeah.
Just if you Google it, just Google it. Just Google it and it'll bring them up. Get all sorts of apps and that brings them up, shows them and whatever.
Oh, blimey. Hells is just taking a break for filming. Crystal blew out her back tire. Not good.
Oh,
not good.
You're all right.
Hope it's all okay, but it was not good when you lose back tire. Definitely not.
No.
We've obviously had the discussion in the office at the garage where someone's phoned up and said, he said, I've got a puncture in my back tire. Do you do puncture repairs? We do not do puncture repairs on a rear tire. He said, I've had it done once before. I need another puncture repair on it. How many puncture repairs do you do on a back wheel before you say enough is enough?
It all depends where it is on the back wheel, really.
4 plug.
How many times would you plug a tire?
Many times as it needed, provided they're not too close to each other.
Yeah, and
I
mean, I've had plugs put in tires that have been brand new, and the plug has lasted as long as the tire. So
I wouldn't plug a front, but I would definitely plug a back. Every time.
Oh yeah, I'll be dead dubious, but yeah. Doing the front,
got a nice set of PR6 go on the tractor. So. They're sitting in the garage ready for the Scotland run.
Jesus, bloody hell, Hells! Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, what else you just said about Crystal? Wow, well, she's done well then.
Oh God, an instant for bleed now. Oh, well done. If she was in a turn, she's done well then.
Well done.
Yeah, well done. Andy, if that's all right, I'll chuck your Crazy's number over now. So let me just find it. I'll WhatsApp it over to you, Andy. So carry on while I'm shifting this contact over.
I once plugged a back tyre on a 750 Shiver with a plastic toothpick and super glue.
It
worked.
It lasted 8 months.
I've had brand new tyres put on, and within a week ended up picking up a nail or a screw in them, but they've been near the middle of the tyre. I've had them plugged. I've had them plugged, professionally plugged. So it's a case of take the tyre off and then pulling the plug through from the inside out.
Yeah.
And they've lasted the entire length of the tyre, another 8,000 miles. So
Yeah, snap. I've had the same thing.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times.
if it was a front, I'd probably be looking at a new front. I probably wouldn't want the front done because I don't want the front going down on me. But
my back tyre's plugged now. I had that. I think put it in the vlog. I put it in one of the vlogs. I had it done. I got new Michelin Sports put on.
yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember that.
First slide out. I got a nail in the back one, so that one's been fixed. I fixed that one properly. But the one I did with I did one with like a plastic toothpick and super glue, and it lasted 8 months. Lasted 8 months until I got there, because I actually did it because I was going out the next day. So I did it like that to get me out that next day. It was a slow puncture and that. I did it to get me out that next day, thinking I'd just blow the tire up, make sure, I'd blow it up fully, come back and then get it fixed. But I never got round to it until I changed the tires. It was on for 8 months.
Yeah.
And never lost a pound of PSI.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Plugs do work. I mean, plugs have come a long way from where they were. And they do work a lot better now. Like I say, if you get the professional ones done, Darren does a professional plug where he actually takes the tyre off, pulls it through from the inside out and everything else, and including and what have you, and they last 8,000 or however long the tyre's going to last. They do last.
Yeah.
And I've never had a problem with them. So, yeah.
So some people will, some people won't. So Simon's just said my local garage refuses to plug a tyre twice.
Yeah. I mean, some garages, it depends on the size of the bike. They won't plug the tyre at all. But when you're looking at 25 quid for a plug or 100 and something quid for a new tyre, I'll try the plug first.
You're too right. It just cost me 296 quid for a pair of the PR6s.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
Quick one for Monster. Obviously, we're talking. He's in the side chat talking about your speedos on camera. Time over distance doesn't hold up in court. You have to be riding badly for them to even look at it. So
I mean, there was that story of the 4 guys. Was it 4 or 6 guys going down the A1 where one of them was videoing it, and they only prosecuted them for speeding because there was dangerous riding involved in it. So they did them for that plus the speeding, but without the dangerous riding, I don't think they would have even looked at the video footage twice. So.
They've got enough to do, haven't they, with the little oiks and everything?
Yeah, they're not going to worry about you doing 80, 90 mile an hour on a dual carriageway or anything like that. They're really not going to go into that. Even if you overtake a car and they send it into them, they're probably not going to prosecute you for speeding. You might get a letter saying you've been reported for riding fast, but that's about as far as it will go. The only times they will actually investigate is dangerous driving. They will look into it then, or clear offences. So if someone's clearly using their mobile phone and you've got the video footage of them, the registration, the date, the time, and everything else, and when you upload these, because all the police forces now allow you to upload video footage to them, and when you do that, you have to do a statement at the same time.
Yeah.
And one of the key parts of that is date and time. So yeah,
it wouldn't stand up in court though if you've got an expert in there and he's saying where it can be done. They ain't going to bother.
Exactly.
No, it's just do they say that over 3 figures is dangerous driving then, and will they look at prosecuting you for that then? That's about the only time they will ever look at it. But
I tend to the camera on the front. I tend to have off my clocks and have the camera tilted right back because like most big bikes, you can hit 3 figures and you don't realise you're doing it half the time.
No, I just quite agree with that. Yeah,
I think it is as well. If you
notice some of my footage, the camera, unless I actually look down, the camera doesn't pick up the speedo. It's just angled just right, so it just misses the actual speedo. If it does catch it, then I can just change to the camera on the bike.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, we're doing a gentle ride tomorrow. We're doing the Decorum Motorcycle Riders Easter egg delivery to Watford Hospital. So that should be a bit of a laugh. A lot of people going, a lot of people dressing up. So that'll be something to record. I suppose I'm going to pop along with the missus and record the whole event. So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah, my weekend's out for biking because it's Tracy's birthday. So yeah, we've got to do her birthday weekend.
There we go. There we are. A police officer has to seize your camera on the scene. So if it's unedited, if they want to use it.
Yeah, they want to use it. It's got to come straight out of the camera. No edits or anything. So once you've deleted your SD card or remove that footage from your SD card, that's it. They're buggered. Because it could be edited.
Yep.
So all you need to do is carry a big magnet with you. That'll work every time.
Or learn how to format your SD card really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A police officer asked me, "Do you know why I stopped?"
I pulled over.
Yeah. I actually had one pull me up this week, and I was in the Picanto, and I'm like, all right, and he's like, oh, bloody hell, I know it's a piece of crap, and it's not the best looking car in the world, but he said to me, do you know why I've stopped you? And I went, I've absolutely no idea. You're the expert. You tell me. And he went, oh, it's a spot check. And I went, all right. So crack on, mate, crack on. And he went, all right, have you got your license, insurance, and I said, yeah, all in my wallet. I said, oh, you can have it off my phone. I said, because I've got photocopies of it on my phone. And he went, oh, I said, but anyway, I said, if you've got AMPR on your camera, if you've done a check, you'll know that it's all insured and taxed and registered. And he went, oh, yeah, I just wanted to see if you got your documents on you. And I went, yeah, there you go. Okay, am I all good to go? And he went, yeah, okay, mate, crack on. If you're nice to them, they're nice to you back. Some of them can be right arseholes, just out for a quick tug, have a look around your car. But he said,
they're like that everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, he said, what do you do for a living? I said, I work in a garage, so I know the car's absolutely spot on, mate. And he went, all right, go on your way then. So, they're not going to either do that.
Yeah,
Look, we just said Poxter, thank God for that. Yeah, I know. Seen some of the videos that Lockwood's done hammering around on that CB. No worries about the three figures on my sinister rain.
I don't know. I'll stick my foot on your number plate. We see how quickly you can get up to three figures. How's that?
Exactly. CG's in the red. Obviously, the next one, if you haven't heard the battle between Rhythmic and CG, they're both heading for 500 at the moment.
Rhythmic won.
Oh, Rhythmic won. So let's see.
I think he won it, didn't he?
I don't know. Let me just have a quick look.
Have a look at him. I'm sure he won it.
I don't know how far Rhythmic is. Rhythmic.
I'm sure I saw something on Instagram.
No, he's only at 484.
Oh, how many goose? How many got Goose? Come on, how close is it?
And Goose, let's have a look at Goose's channel. Curious Goose is at. It doesn't tell. Oh, he's hidden it.
Oh,
he's hidden it. He's hidden it. Yeah, Rhythmix pops up on his channel. Curious Goose has hidden his. Andy's climbing up quite well at the moment. I think everybody's obviously bike season's back on, and people have started to watch videos again. So it's not obviously like it was in lockdown when everyone was on YouTube all day. But now it died off over Christmas. It seems to be picking back up again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Didn't see a cop car though route yet. Same for a biker tourist this yet. Hopefully, yeah.
Never see any beat cops or patrol cars around here. Never.
I'll tell you what you saw a lot of in Cornwall was bloody camera vans.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah.
Which is great. They've only got one camera. So.
Well, some of them have got two now. They've got one synced up to the front. So
these ones didn't, because I slowed down and had a look as I went past to make sure.
Oh, right. I have heard, a couple of years ago that they were introducing cameras at the front so they could catch bikers.
There is. I did hear the story of. They have got. I think it's a sound one with out in East Anglia somewhere. So as the biker goes past, if the bike's too loud, it takes a photo. So as you go past the sound thing, if it's too loud, it will trigger.
That's Essex way somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it will trigger the camera to go off when he hits the marker. Someone sussed it out and put a bike with open pipes right under the sound meter. Every time a car went past, this guy would rev the exhaust. It set the camera off every time. He said he was there for 2 hours and the camera stopped flashing. It had obviously run out of film or something. But he said he's going to keep doing it. You know, every time he's there, he said, I'll keep doing it until they run out of, either get bored with it or they realise that someone is under that sound meter until they get rid of the sound meter. I don't have an issue with loud pipes. Loud pipes are good.
All the cameras have people inside, so yeah.
Well, the trials of that was done on the A272, just down the road from Lumi's Cafe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's where the first one was put in.
Quick one. Look, do all camera vans have personnel inside? Yes, but they
are. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they're not police personnel. They're
they could be. They could be. You never know who's in it.
You don't know. Yeah.
They're normally they work for the police, but sometimes they are. They have got policemen in it because there was a story about you've got pictures of these guys parking their vehicles in front of the camera van and things like that, putting the roof up to obstructing the camera van. Well, if it is actually a policeman in it at the time, you can actually then be arrested for obstructing the police officer in the line of his duty. But normally it's a normal person. But yeah,
I think.
Come on, Goose, you got to get up there, mate.
Yeah, Sedge's 8 short of his target. No, 9 short of 400 now. He's 8 short now. If you haven't followed everyone on the channels, then obviously make sure that you do jump in there and follow them. That's the job. I could do my editing on the job.
That's the idea, look. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Right. Well, the other one I was going to cover, obviously, every week I tend to be on MCN and see what MCN has got out. I'm not even going to talk about half of the crap that is on. There are a couple of new ones out, and obviously I think it's Bikes, Beards and Brews. He covered. He's done a rant about the new Harley Davidson Ninester, new entry-level water-cooled Sportster to replace the 883. I think the 883 is probably one of the best bikes out there. And then obviously Oakley Motorcycle Club in Milton Keynes, and it was this Thursday just gone, so obviously I missed out on it. They had the local police out to obviously keep everybody on their toes. And keep yourself safe. They said, it wasn't a speed meeting, or it wasn't there to catch bikers. Let me just go into the share screen and I'll just show you what MCN have put up. So this is the keep yourself safe. Police officers' tips ahead of start of the riding season.
Right. Well then.
Yeah, Lincolnshire police are out. Milton Keynes police are out doing it. And they were just saying part of their campaign is obviously to check roadworthiness of people's vehicles, but obviously just to try and keep them aware that it is bike season, and that, being out on a bike, it can be dangerous.
Yep.
But they had them up at Oakley Motorcycle Club on Thursday, and obviously just chatting to all the bikers up there. Did say to one of my mates, what was it like? He said, yeah, they got some nice bikes. They'd all got BMs. So, well, yeah, you can't go far wrong with a BM. I can't wait to see this new 1400 that Andy keeps going on about.
Well, what they're saying is that the new BMW GS is going to be a 1300. The new BMW GS Adventure might be a 1400. Someone said that BMW have put patent in for the Boxer engine on both 13 and 1400 cc's.
Wow.
So we see.
Stu's just said they roll that campaign out every year. Exactly, yeah. Quick one from evening to Exeter. Loud pipes are good apart from the gits that ride my road at 5 a.m. in the morning. Talking of Exeter ride, because obviously Simon caught up with him when he went down to Cornwall. Now, Exeter's done a latest video that he did was the Vosges 650. Lo and behold, MCN have jumped all over this. Oh, look, the Vosges 650, their review, they have given it 3 out of 5. As the premium brand of Lonsin, the Chinese behemoth that turns out here in Blighty by Lexmoto. Largest Vosges, liquid cooled, single cylinder, blah, blah, blah. Lovely set of wheels on it, lovely set of discs and power. Ride quality and brakes, they've given it a 4. The engine, they've given it a 3. And he's like, obviously, it meets all the emissions, blah, blah, blah. Good looking bike, 4 on the build quality. Yeah, all right. So the controls, you know, you get a little bit of rust here and there, but nothing that a bit of ACF 50 wouldn't sort out. They went to town on the screen, but digital, you know, you've got the full TFT colour dash there. And it's not a bad little vehicle. The only thing that I've found, obviously, I've done the 500. And when we did have a look at the 650, and I spoke to the boys at Lexmoto, he said, it's not for a 650. It's not got much bottom end grunt. You really have to wind the engine up to get the power out of it. But I did say to him, you know, the 500's got loads of grunt. He said, yeah, they've got up another 150 cc's, but it is aimed at people that don't want a big heavy GS. They don't want to buy themselves an Africa Twin, and it's aimed at sort of the mid-range touring bike.
You can buy 5 of those for the price of a GS.
Exactly.
It's a great entry-level bike for someone wanting to get into that style of bike.
That's exactly what I said to Exeter. Yeah.
License, you know, they're ideal.
Crumbly's just asked, you know, ridden the 500 and 650, which did you prefer? I'm going to let him answer that, but I preferred the 500 because it had that little bit more bottom end grunt to just get you off the mark a bit quicker.
Zed's off to bed.
Oh, Zed's off to bed. Even see you later, Stu. Good luck with the MOT tomorrow. Let us know how you get on with it. There we are. Exeter's just answered for the Vosges 500 for sure. Yeah. Sweet motor, nicely out together. Exactly like I said, you know, the 650 is a good entry-level machine, but it's just lacking on that first little bit of bottom-end grunt. You know, if you're at a nice low speed and you need to get it up to power, you've got to be up over 2,500 RPM to get anything out the damn bike. So the 500 is a better running bike. I did prefer the 500.
I kind of like the Himalayan as well.
Oh yeah, you can't go far wrong with the Himalayan, can you?
I'm thinking of getting one for a second bike just to have a little play around on. I must admit, I've got the money. Wait, just like that. I'm too tight to spend it.
The other one we've got, obviously, I'm gonna chuck this photo up in the stream. The new Harley Davidson Nightster. So new entry level water cooled Sportster model replaces the 883. I love the 883 engine. It was probably one of the best engines out. But I'm not, you know, that the shape of that bike really doesn't appeal to me. So, you know, it does look good from a distance, but when you get up close, I'm not a lover of the red. The grey looks a lot better, but it just looks far too plasticky for me now. What's your opinion?
I don't like it.
Let's go back to the main photo, and then you can obviously get. So there we go. It looks too plasticky for me.
It's not. No, it looks like a learner bike.
It looks like
it looks like something that sort of, you know, it looks a beefed up Michigan, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally a Lexmoto Michigan, just a bit more beefed up. Or if you look along the lines of sort of the Keyway Superlight, very, very similar looking bike to a 125.
A Honda CB, isn't it?
Yeah, Honda CB, exactly. Yeah, it's one of those that not for me anyway. I'll be probably missing just a haircut there, but be back. He's off for a haircut. So everyone's having haircuts this week. So it only takes my barber about 30 seconds to do mine because I haven't got that much up top now. So
ain't got that much hair either.
Simon's off for a test ride on a Triumph Tiger 660 and a 900. Might try to try. Do you know what the original Tigers that they had with the 3 scratch marks in the tank? They were a great bike. Absolutely love those.
Are they still top heavy though?
They are very, very top heavy. Yeah,
that's the problem. You see that the GS has its weight so low down, don't notice it.
Exactly.
Just sort of like man it out of the garage and then round onto the patio and then out. You know, that's. That was my concern.
Out of all the Tigers, which one's the chain? Not the chain, the shaft driven one. Is that the 1200?
That's the 12.
That's the 1200. Yeah. The what's name had one, didn't he? Green one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go for the 12 out of the 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, the 1200 has the shaft.
Exactly.
Not a fan of
the other one is obviously I'm going to have Gareth's going to love this, absolutely love this. Let me bring up this screen that I've got. Indian ditch the chrome to become the face of American performance. These guys actually track race these Indians.
They shift and all.
Yeah, and they do with the screen on. It's like you've got plenty to get down behind for a bit of, bit of slipstream in there. But they actually race these. I was like, God, blimey! You know, you wouldn't see a couple of guys riding around the track on a Harley bagger, would you?
No.
So yeah, Indian are getting themselves out there. So
I got a winter hat called Dirty BMW, and in the summer it's a summer hat because it's clean. That's it.
Crumbly says, like, look at that screen. Yeah, I'm the same as Phil on that opinion. I don't love it. I don't like a big screen on the front of a bike. If they were to do a Harley that had a nice little, or an Indian that had a nice little screen, but still had that nice the back end on it, that'd be all right.
Loads of stuff out there, though, isn't there, for everything?
Yeah. But do you really need a stereo and a CB on your bike when you're riding?
No, but it's there, isn't it? Well, you know, do you need anything on your bike while you're riding? No, but it's nice to have it there.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Simon, it looks like a soapbox.
Yeah, Red Bull soapbox races, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think that was about it on everything on motorcycle news. The other question that I had, and someone messaged me, and he said, I think it was on the Lex Moto owners page as well, and he said, I've literally just bought myself my first bike, my Lex Moto. I've done, I think it was 150 to 200 miles, and the chain's gone loose. Do I take the chain back and get it replaced under warranty because my chain has gone loose?
No.
Chain tension is something that you will have to get used to doing. There are so many videos out on YouTube of how to tension your chain. It all depends on how hard you're pushing the bike, how hard you're accelerating. Any chain will stretch if it's been pushed. If you're riding within the norms, chain stretching is normal. If you're pushing that bike through the rev range and really dropping that clutch and hammer it, you are going to stretch your chain and cause tight spots. But
you will notice it way more.
Also maintain it as well.
Yeah, you will kill a chain very, very quickly. I don't suffer that problem because I've got a shaft drive, so it doesn't make no difference to me. But a good rider will always do his walk round, and I talk about walk rounds all the time. First thing you do, start the bike, walk round, checking all your fairings, your plastic, your indicators, your horn, your lights, everything's working. Look at your brake pads, check your chain tension, and check your bloody tyres, oil and water. It's a simple thing to do. That 2-minute check could save your life. You get straight on your bike in the morning and you've got a bit of an old bit of broken bottle or a bit of metal in your front tyre and you've lost PSI on your tyre, You go throwing it into that first corner, and you're going to become a cropper.
Modern bikes warn you of that now, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, that's true.
So I'm terrible for.
Actually, if you got the sensors, a lot of bikes haven't.
But
you know, like a lot of bikes now, even like the cheaper bikes, are coming.
Hello,
off.
people. Bye, bye.
Right, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
A lot of bikes are coming off now
Anyway,
with TPS on them anyway.
We had one in what was it, on Thursday. Now they came into me. He brought the bike down to me Wednesday and said, "Can I get my chain tensioned?" Local MOT garage, and they're very, very well known in Milton Keynes for doing MOTs out towards Newport Simon.
Yeah.
Think of two men in a ring, and they grapple each other. You know the garage. He got failed on his chain was loose, and I said, "Well, they're a bike garage. No, they can't do it because it's too complicated and they haven't got time." Okay, fair enough. All they're doing now is just MOT. So they didn't want to tighten his chain up. Bring it into me. I can do your chain, but you're going to have to take it back there for the retest because we can't do the retest because we're a separate garage. Oh, yeah. Well, if I just pay you the 30 quid, can you just put an MOT on it knowing it's just the chain test? Doesn't work like that. It's a full test and I have to go over the whole bike. Triumph Sprint has got a single-sided swing arm on it.
That's why they couldn't do it.
That's why they couldn't do it. And the guy said to me, he said, "Oh, it was too complicated because they have to undo the wheel nut." No, you don't. You don't undo anything on the bike. At the back of the axle is a little bolt that goes down that holds the spline together. You undo the bolt, little ring, you get a C-spanner on it and tighten. And I showed him how to use the C-spanner to tighten it and undo it. Now you know how to do your own chain tension. And he went, "Oh," I said, "Tighten the bolt, make sure it's torqued up." And he went, "Is that it?" I said, "Yeah, it's a 10-minute job, 15-minute job, and a bit of lube on your chain." And he went, "Oh, bloody hell, I could have done that myself." And I went, "Exactly." He's never adjusted a chain in his life. He always gets other people to do it. Now he knows how to adjust his train on his Sprint.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if it's a single-sided swing arm, it's much easier to adjust the chain than anything else, a double.
Because you're having to match up. See, I tend to use a lot of people go off the marks. I don't. I use a vernier. And everyone's like, "Why are you being fussy?" Because those marks could be slightly out and you're putting your rear wheel slightly out of line. If you use a vernier, you are absolutely spot on every time. Quick one for Crazy Dad. He said, "Happy birthday, Tracy."
All right, you spelled her name wrong, but thank you.
Yeah, you were close.
No E.
No E. Yeah. Quick one. The Pan America, Crumbly's just said the Pan America is actually nice. Yeah. Or it's better than the
Mrs. Gas has been talking about the American racing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Evening, or they were saying King of the Bagger in America. Last year's winner was a guy called Kyle Wyman on the Harley. There we go. Oh, we've just lost Andy as well.
Yeah.
He disappeared off. The cam adjusters are usually seized on the. Yeah, you tell me about it, Ponks. We banged loads of white grease in there for him. I was backwards and forwards with a C-spanner just trying to loosen it up. Once it loosened up, it was fine, but it was just seized up with a load of crud in there. Crumbly's just said, yeah, me too. Vernier is much better. Do you know what? You can actually pick up a digital vernier for about 14 quid now in the bargain shops. And it does the job. It does the job.
Yeah, well, I always used to tell the kids when they were doing their chains to, when you're doing each side, do it exactly the same amount of turns. So do it a quarter of a turn each side.
Yeah.
And then hold it with the other spanner, lock it off, and that way you're moving it the equal amount each time. It's only when you take the wheel right off and that you've got to try and line it right out.
There we go.
There you go.
10 quid from Lidl's.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I've got with the little push button on the top to bring it up because you can do it in inches or mils.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one, Crazy Dad. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a vernier will give you a much more accurate, and it's also good for measuring if you've got a bit of fuel pipe gone. Oh Christ, what's the internal bore? Because you can work it the other way, get your internal bores as well, or get the size of a bolt. Oh God, the amount of times that I've gone to my toolbox and brought the wrong bloody spanner over, and it was like, oh, get me vernier. Oh yeah, it's 10 mil, it's 12 mil. So,
do you remember the time though when you used to do it with your thumb?
Yeah.
Used to do
I'll tell you what.
right there.
I remember the days when it used to be, oh Christ, and it was like you go to put something on a bolt. No, it's a 3/8 width worth, not a 5/16.
Andy wants to get back in again. Quick,
Yeah,
lock
here
the
we
door.
are. Link is up. That's what you get when you're hanging around in the dog's danglies at the bottom of the garden. The Wi-Fi is not that good.
No, Virgin Internet. He's actually in his living room today. You can tell by the wallpaper.
Well, I can't think of it. Oh, what's it? Richard Brandt? No, Branson, isn't it? I keep calling him Branston. He's the guy that makes the pickle.
Yeah.
Looks like all the internet's gone down in my area. That's nice.
You with Virgin, you get fucked, don't you? So.
Yeah, it's all gone off. I just tethered it to my phone now.
Brilliant. I think that's just about everything I've covered. The other things that there was one. Oh God, where was it? And it popped up on my. It's just popped up. Oh, here we are. How the ZX9 is making me feel. I'm not. Oh, Voldemort, Small Channel Mafia Z-heads. Yeah, it popped up on my subscriptions when we were doing the. We just started the show off, so. Simon's put one up as well, arriving in this car, but I've just caught up with that one.
There was a great road I was on. That was brilliant. It was even better when it fucking rained, I'll tell you.
The thing is, do you, when you follow people, do you get like random things just pop up at the top from like 7 years ago?
Yeah.
I had a few this evening. I was like, oh, you know, what that bloody hell has popped up now? And there was one from John Dyard McLean, how to deal with a piranha or something. And I'm like, all right, I should go and look at that later.
What makes me laugh about YouTube is at the moment is some of the recommendations I keep getting. It started recommending my own videos to me.
Oh, Boating Biker Birdie's here. Evening, BBB.
Evening.
Simon Bracken knows it involves tents.
Yeah.
I might have a look at
Crumbly
that.
on the footpath. It near enough was Crumbly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, if it's a wild bad weekender, then I might go and have a join in with that one. Then if it's a tent weekend, so that'd be a bit fun around the campfire. Quick hello from me this week. Working in the morning. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in, Sarah. Hopefully see you a little bit sooner. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, enjoy it. Have fun.
They have said today was the hottest day of the year. Well, it was the only day that didn't bloody rain.
Well, yeah. That helped, didn't it?
Exactly. Hopefully this weekend is looking to be quite a good one as well. And I've got Monday off. Hooray!
Well, I've got to clean all of Cornwall off my bike because it's covered in Cornwall. I'm going to have to re-clean all the brakes because I can hear the front pads skimming along. So the pistons and that are all going to need cleaning. And then I've got to find a bank that's open to cash me check that come through from MCE for my insurance they cancelled. So.
Oh, £4.30.
No, I've got a bit more than that.
So have you got an online banking app on your phone?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm going to try and cash it with that.
Go on there, mate. You can pay checks in now on your mobile phone.
Yeah, Tracy said about that. I've got to have a look at the NatWest. I'm going to put it in. So yeah, I think they do it.
Is there anybody going to the Griffin Jones, the new Broom 22 one? Anybody going to that? Just asking out there. Anybody in the side chat? I think I've asked everybody that's on here before if they're going. Nobody is. But so
we're all miserable.
Where's it at and what day?
It's about the 16th of August, 16th, 17th of August, and it's at New Broom, wherever that is. Don't exactly know where it's at. I'm going though.
Let's have a look. New Broom.
Yeah. New Broom 22. It's Griff. You know their channel, Griffin Jones Touring.
All right.
It's them two that's doing it. So I'm signed up to go there. It's camping and Simon.
If you keep swearing,
Simon's holding up crosses towards us now.
I'll tell you what, I've spent a small fortune on camping gear thanks to Ponkster. I followed all these videos. I'm like, oh, if I'm going to go away for a weekend, what motorcycle tent do I need? What?
I'll tell you what, you'll have to ask the hotel for permission. When me and Simon are staying in a hotel, they might let you set your tent up in their ground. You never know.
Put the tent up in the lobby, yeah.
It weren't bloody cheap though. That's the thing. It was an arm and a poxy leg. Let me just go into my eBay history and have a look without sort of giving away my account number or anything. Where was it? Motorcycle tent. Oh,
thanks, Curious, and sod you, Crazy Dad. Yeah. Has it gone 9 o'clock yet?
Is it time for the disclaimer?
Yeah, I've been holding it in all fucking night.
There we go. Right, there you go. Disclaimer is up.
Thank fuck for that.
Yeah, exactly.
You got your tankard yet, Simon?
Sorry?
You got your tankard yet?
No, I ain't got my tankard yet. I ain't got my
you
tankard
wanted
yet.
one last time I was on one of your live streams.
Yeah, I'm going to get one. Don't worry.
I got several in the bar.
I used to have a few, but yeah. But that was a couple of wives ago, so.
Curious Goose has got a job in a large camping store. Do they sell vouchers for hotels?
I still can't find this bloody. Where's my purchase history? Oh, for God's sake! If anybody knows how to use eBay correctly,
I haven't got a clue, mate.
Ah, there we go.
Is anybody 12 years old in the room can help Red Bomb with his eBay account?
I found it. I've had to do it and hide my things. I brought up a photo of it instead. All right. He's going to tell me.
Exeter's bought a TP. What the hell you got one of them for? You're not even Indian.
So that's the one. That's the one that I've bought. So you've got your little camping bit off to the right, but you can fold it back and you can put your bike inside it as well.
And the description says 2-person or 1 person and his bike. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-person motorcycle tent. So that's the one I've got. But it weren't bad, and then obviously got me jet boil and everything else. So good little bit of kit, but I might set it up in the back garden if I can get around the dog pup.
Buy a tent and go tenting in your back garden. Yeah, why not? Was it summer holidays again? You're at your mate's house.
Yeah. No, I've got myself the tent. I've got me because obviously I've still got my old sleeping bag from years ago, so I've kept that. That was the one thing that I did keep. So if she happened to throw me on the sofa, it was quite handy. I could go down and just jump inside my sleeping bag. Quick one, Simon. Wild Bad Weekend. It was brilliant last year. If you drink enough, you don't care sleeping in a tent. That's true. You just crash anywhere, don't you?
Unfortunately, you have to wake up in the tent, and then you realise you're hungover, cold, wet. You need a piss. So you've got to try and get dressed whilst falling over everything. Nah, fuck that. Hotel.
And what do you do after you've boiled? Use your fast boil or whatever is to make your second cup of coffee, and you need your second cup of coffee poo. You've got to go dig a bloody hole. No.
You just find a local bush.
No.
Mrs. divorced me last time I found a local bush.
Yeah, well, she was only 18.
Yeah, there we go. Self-inflating mattresses. They're pretty darn good. Yeah. If you want to, because Craig did Motor Rev guys, they do a lot of the old camping as well, so they're pretty good at what they do.
Yeah.
And I think he said his
mattress. What I want to know is does it suck all its own air out as well? because that's the hardest thing as well. Is getting them all deflated enough so you can roll them up and put them away again.
If you've got the little electric compressor, you can actually put it into reverse mode and suck the air out of it and vacuum it.
That's what I like about my hotel. I can leave the mattress behind.
True. Yeah. And usually you use theirs as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
The thing is, with the camping, if it's just one person on a bike with his tent, that's fine. You ever try to do it with a pillion? Forget it.
And if it's a one-man tent, then they have to sleep on top or underneath you.
Well, I mean, I get the missus to carry all the luggage because I can't be bothered. If I actually pull up and said to her, right, put the fucking tent up as well, she's off.
Oh, great. Well, empty tanks in the room, guys. How's my girl Tracy? It's her birthday today.
I know what you're talking about because my wife's birthday's Sunday, so yeah.
Right, let me just.
Tracy's birthday's Sunday, everybody. She's 21.
Oh, bless. Again.
I have to say that. Yeah.
Wish.
I wish she was 21. She's more like 21-year-old.
You'd be out to fill the sides again.
I wouldn't know what that's like. It's been a long time.
I'm throwing the sausage down a tunnel, innit?
Oh, that
was...
the picture of the you get the video of the train going through the tunnel. Imagine a very big tunnel.
A very small train.
and lots of whistling. Yeah.
Quick one. Obviously, Tank. How's the little one, mate? Somebody's okay to see the muzzle at your head. Someone talking of tunnels. There was a Facebook post went up to last couple of days. Where is the best tunnel to go to in Milton Keynes?
Is there a tunnel in Milton Keynes?
The only one I can think of.
I did suggest or a tunnel or bridge. I suggested the one at Simpson, where the A5 goes over the top.
Yeah, that's too big. You can't. That's too big because you've got the canal goes under it as well, haven't you? Yeah, so I would say it's a very short tunnel, but it's very acoustic. It's the one on Walter Eaton Road, or there is the one on Buckingham Road that's got the railway line above it by the Bletchley station.
Yeah, or the one under the what is it? The bridge under the Blue Lagoon, going to the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, but you can't get up much speed through there, and there's always policemen around the corner there looking for doggers. So
there was either that one or the one down towards the sports club down the back of Bletchley, where the 3 trees are.
Near the Scots
Club. Yeah.
Yeah, again, that's you got the cemetery to the right there now, aren't you? And it's a very crap piece of road. But I'll probably say Buckingham Road. Pretty good acoustics on that one, or Walter Eaton Road, because you're always in the low gear because of the traffic light.
Exactly.
And you can always scare the pedestrians as they're walking along. Been there, done that.
Free night. Oh, she's recovering. That's good.
Excellent.
It's 23-foot long. Jesus H Christ! How the hell did you get that on a bike?
Oh, we're talking tents. Sorry.
Curious. I'm going to be doing a camping video soon, so I split it into a 2-bike vid, then camping video. I don't mind any. I watch a lot of Ponkster stuff because he's. If I tell you what, Ponkster doesn't do tents. It's literally a sheet hanging off a tree, and he puts an hammock up, mate. Ponkster's stuff is extreme camping.
Curious Goose, you want to put that video up, mate? You do it. I'm sure you'll get loads of people watch that because that's there's some people out there into that sort of stuff. But
yeah, Crumley's just said do the 25 one. Yeah, no problem.
What's that tunnel band down at Plymouth? I did have fun on that. I got told off.
Plymouth Tunnel.
Yeah, I don't know. It's near where you don't have to pay if you're on a motorbike. I went through there twice, and the first time I got told don't you dare, and the second time I got told you bastard. I missed the gear.
Punksters, I've got tents too. Yeah, a lot of people are saying 2-part video. Punksters got tent as well. Yeah, if you want to go and watch how to camp, if you're either a biker that likes to use hotels, or you're a biker that likes to camp up at the side of the road, literally pull up and just camp where you like, as long as you take your crap home with you. I've seen so many people. I've been watching a lot of camping videos, and the thing that really hacks me off is that they just leave a carrier bag of crap right at the side of the road and bugger off. And it's like, take your shit with you. There's a bin. There's bound to be a bin 200-300 yards down the road that you could just pull up, put your crap in the bin, job done. No,
you carry it there, you carry it away. That's the rule, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. If you go and camp somewhere, at least take your crap with you, even your old tins. And most people just chuck it in a carrier bag, tie it up, and just lob it into the bloody edge or something. And it's like, that's not good.
Yeah, Simon and Howie had just answered my question. That's the one. Yeah, I got told off. So.
Yeah, even got family to standing height as well. Yeah, Salt Ash Tunnel. There we go. Loads of people saying the Salt Ash Tunnel on the A38.
Recommend it. Good fun.
Yeah, there's a good one down on the M25 going round towards Hertfordshire.
Yeah, Potter's Bar Tunnel going that way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a nice one for the acoustics as well. So
it's quite long, and I got told off on that one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Galaxy Bike to pick it up. Oh, talking of bikes, we spoke on, I think it was my last ride on the way to Super Sausage. If you haven't seen the video, Simon, I wheelied.
I saw.
I went to second gear a little bit too quick. It was like, ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, the electronics on my bike don't allow that to happen, so it's good fun. But yeah,
it was like I got a little bit of a twitch off the front wheel. Oh, shit, I've just picked the front wheel up. I didn't even think a GTR could pick the front wheel up. I thought it'd spin the back wheel up.
Oh, Google GTR wheelies. There's a couple of people got it right up in the air, mate. They're braver than me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
unicycle.
Yeah, that was a little bit. Oh. Seat of the panic once, and it was like, bloody hell, I didn't even think it had picked the front. It literally only picked it up just literally off the road and back down again, but it was enough to know that your front end's gone light, mate. Get it back down. But we have named the bike. People have been messaging me saying call it Picard, because obviously it's the captain. Some people said call it Kirk. Someone said call it Riker. Because obviously the beardy one, I'm not beardy anymore. Someone said Worf, because it's ugly like you. I'm like, all right, thanks very much.
I can see where they go up with that one, yeah.
Yeah. But then someone came up with a really good suggestion and said call it the Borg.
Why not just call it the NC 1400?
Yeah. Yeah. But then someone said, I said to him, why do you call it the Borg? He said, because if you're on that bike, he said, resistance is futile.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I said, that's very, very true. But I said to him, it's a very, very close contest between calling it Enterprise or calling it Borg. And then someone suggested calling it 7. And I went, why is that? He went 7 of 9 because it's ex-Borg. And I went, But it's not a 7, it's a 14. So, yeah, I like your suggestion, Simon. NC 1400.
Yeah. Enterprise NC 1400. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, sorted. I think we might go with that. Yeah.
Mine's called Ugly Shark. So, there you go.
Better than Daddy Shark. Daddy Shark.
No, that's Baby Shark you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
MC Belly said earlier on about I could always go glamping. Well, that's just where I've been.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in a shepherd's hut and I didn't burn this one down, which is pretty impressive. Because Andy will tell you a story about me trying to burn shepherd's hut down, but yeah.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, Gareth. Yeah, Gareth said call it Worf because it's ugly. Do you know what? Of all the bikes that I've had over the years, and it's his bloody fault this side. He started it, it wasn't until obviously Phil got that in, and I wanted a ZZR. I'd watched a load of ZZ stuff, thinking I'm going to get a ZZR, and I'm like, oh, there's another version of it. It is now probably one of the best bikes I've had. This GTR, absolutely love it. And the more I come off the A5 last week, and I thought, oh, let's just lean it a little bit more, just a little. And I'm actually getting used now to pushing that bike into the corner. It doesn't falter. As I said with the ZX, you could do it on the ZX7, and you'd stretch it so far, and then you'd feel the arse end starting to drift. You start losing your traction on the tyre.
Have you seen my TikTok video I did that says, "Do you even lean?" Or something like. Someone told me that you can't lean a GTR into a corner, so that's why I did it.
Yeah, you can.
She was right the way over, mate. She was right the way over, and I couldn't go any further. But yeah, they do lean. They do hold the road very, very well.
Exactly. It's all got a tad Trekkie around here. Right, enough of the Trekkies now. Yeah. We'll move on. But yeah, it's probably one of the best bikes that I've had at the moment. Absolutely.
I did say you won't go wrong. You won't be disappointed. I think I remember.
You know, I just find new little quirks with it every time I ride the damn thing.
Yeah. And they are so reliable.
Just does everything for me. So 41,000 on the clock. Now to add the next 100 to it. 1,000.
You're very junior on your miles. You're very junior on your miles. I'm over 55,000 now, so
I'm catching up.
Yeah, I know, but my bike's only 7 years old.
7? Ooh, that's better than me.
But I bought it 3 years ago this month. Actually, 3 years ago in a week's time. I actually had it delivered with just under or around about 7,000 miles on it. So in 3 years, I'll put 9,000 on it. So, and that's 2 years of lockdown as well. So, you know, racking the mileage up on it. It's gone quiet. I thought we're falling asleep then.
No, I was just about to put my ticker. I was about to say, coffee and ciggy time, sponsored by Lidl Instant Coffee. Tastes like Nescafe, but half the price, and cheap ciggies. Right, I'll be back in a few. Crack on, Simon.
All right, okay. Well, we'll have some music then, and we'll get some strikes. And
you do what you like.
Swearing. Who's got the nudie pictures?
Yeah. Quick one. Crumbly's just asked, what's the seat height on a GTR then?
God, you know what? I don't know.
I think it's about 820.
I'm a 32 leg and I can flat foot it. So
yeah, same here. Yeah, I reckon it's because I can do that on the LXR as well. So I reckon about 820, 840.
I don't know. I'll have to Google it. I can't be bothered.
Well, you Google it while I'm having a cup of coffee.
Well, maybe Google things. I can't be bothered. I ain't had a beer yet.
Yeah.
I'm still on the coffee. Look at that. Here we go.
Well, we're waiting to see what the seat height is.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see it as well. How fast it goes. Seat height, 32.1 inch. There you go. Or 815 millimeters.
Yeah, he said about 820, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 825. So I was just putting the chat. But yeah, about that. It depends how stiff you got your suspension set up as well, I suppose. So, that ain't bad.
I was having an argument with a rather large turkey. I had to dissect it a little bit to put it in the fridge. Too much beer in there.
You best empty some of that beer then. get drinking. Yeah, so you're going to go over HCAF on Sunday then, Andy?
Probably going to take a bimble over to the HCAF probably in the morning, and then have a little ride out somewhere after on the way home. We usually stop for lunch somewhere.
I've got to go out for dinner tomorrow with the family for Tracy's birthday, and then it's actually her birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'll have to spend the day with her, and then she's off to the theatre in the evening. So
Perhaps you can't go to the theatre during the day, and then
yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be better. That'd be better.
evening,
In fact, I'll ring them and see if they'll move the production to start. 12 hours earlier.
Just drop Reb's name. I'm sure they'll do it.
Yeah. Red Bomb said, yeah. In fact, Red Bomb said do it and bill him.
Yeah, buy all the seats.
Yeah. Say, Brandon, I'll take it, Brandon, you're going up Super Sausage. Crazy dad biker. Super Sausage is all right for food, but it's such a boring ride to get there. It takes me about 5 minutes.
Well, I get about 15 minutes Leighton Buzzard Roadish to sort of Leighton Buzzard. That's fine. And then it's all dual carriageways the last sort of 15, 20 minutes. It's a bit boring for me. But if I go out to HCAF, I can sit on some really nice roads and have some fun on the way out.
I'm going to
I like the road you was on. Your last video going down them. Like,
in Liskeard or whatever I can't even pronounce it, but yeah.
You took the wrong bike. That's the only problem. Right road, wrong bike.
I'll tell you what, the bike handled it all right. It's just if anything come the other way, I was fucked because I can't move over and I can't go backwards. In fact, the car did come the other way, and I just stuck my bike right in the bush. So there you go. If you can get past me, mate, good luck, because I ain't going backwards. But there's a couple of roads better than that I did as well that were equally that narrow and that much grass in the middle, but on the outside it was all mud as well. So, in fact, when I pulled over and stopped, I looked at the front of my bike, and it looked like I had a skid mark up my fucking radiator. It was just all mud. You could smell it burning and all.
Yeah, I get that every winter on the island.
Yeah, but no, the bike did it all right. I mean, she's fine as long as you keep it off of that fucking green stuff. If you put it on the green stuff, she don't like it. But it's a sports tour, isn't it? So it's what it's going to do.
Yeah, it'd be all right if you put some knobbly tyres on it.
Liskeard. There you go. Thank you, Simon. Liskeard. I kept calling it Lick Beard. I don't know why, but not Liskeard.
You get green down the middle of the roads.
Too much green stuff down the middle of the road.
Yeah, you really do. Winter anyway. You winter. Some of the back lanes and that. It's just moss, and it's the more slidiest, slippiest. And you go on them, and it's a beautiful day, but it's rained for the last 2 months. Then you get sunshine. You go out on these roads, and they're absolutely deadly.
Yeah, and moss just holds the water, and boom.
Yeah.
Well,
you could be going down a straight line, no throttle or anything, and you still feel it sliding.
Yeah. Every day I was out on the bike in Cornwall, it didn't rain during the day. It tends to rain in the evenings at night time. So every morning we were leaving the farm where we were staying. You just had to take it really, really easy until it warmed up and dried out properly, because everything was absolutely awful. And I'll stick up one of the videos. I shall stick up all the lanes I was on once I've finished editing it. And it was about an inch deep of mud, and it weren't like that the day before I came through. So it was absolutely awful. Didn't touch anything.
It's the same in Wales. It's really weird mud all over the road in Wales. I mean, it's really sort of volcanic.
That's sheep shit, isn't it?
It's runoff.
Yeah, sheep shit's run off, isn't it? Everywhere in Wales. That's what it is. Cheap shit and lamb lube. There you go.
Yeah. Teapot One's just put up a video, isn't he? Been billing to Wales.
Yeah. But I think their council need to kick up the... Who puts a bloody manhole cover on the corner?
I don't know. Cornwall do that. Every corner I went round, there's a fucking manhole cover right on the fucking line I was on. I was talking... If it had been wet and raining, I'm sure I would have come off at once. But, yeah.
You get used to it after a while. It's exactly the same on the island.
Yeah. Cornwall, every corner had a fucking manhole on it.
Yeah, Bemble.
And if it's not a manhole cover, it's a crater that they haven't filled in yet.
The worst ones are where they put shell grip on the corner, and then after a few years, the shell grip disintegrates, and the road surface underneath disintegrates, and that's the worst surface to try and ride on.
Yeah.
Agree.
I don't know. I mean, they don't do it round here, but I mean, everywhere else I go in the country, you go flying around the corner in the wet, and all of a sudden you find a fucking manhole cover, and they're not little ones either. They're like 3 fucking foot ones. It's not like, which way do I go?
Definitely. What was it? What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, the A5 Milton Keynes is being blocked off for the next 6 weeks. They're doing overnight repairs on the northbound carriageway.
They're probably putting fucking manhole covers to slow us down. That's what they're doing.
Well, yeah. They reckon they're going to resurface it because the road surface has been breaking up with the amount of people that are ploughing down it at speed.
That's all them tractors out on the road.
It's all those knobbly tyres.
Yeah. Those tractors with knobbly tyres, yeah.
Definitely. Quick one, obviously. Now you've hit the 1,000, Simon. Have you had your monetisation through yet?
No.
Yeah.
I'm a little shy on my viewing hours. You need 4,000 viewing hours, and I'm a bit shy on that at the moment. So, yeah.
Bugger. Right. Go and watch some of Simon's old videos.
There's enough to choose from.
There is a crafty way to do it if you've got VPN.
Right, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Set your VPN up and watch all your set your VPN up. Doesn't even matter if you're on your own channel. Just go in, click the VPN, and just watch all your videos.
It could also work if you happen to have a room with 12 other computers in it that all got their own Gmail account.
Exactly, yeah.
I did think of that. I set them all going and go home, yeah.
And Jesus said reviews of 125, you'll get a few figures up. Yeah. There's because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I'm doing £500-600 a month on YouTube. How do you do that? Oh yeah, but I'm paying £70 a month for spam bots to go in and do it for me.
Oh.
Yeah, but it just comes in and just puts good video.
Yeah. Where do I get these spam bots from? No, I'm kidding.
It's just false views, isn't it? It's just false views.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather make. I'm doing 50-60 quid, but that goes back into the bike every month. The amount of money that I've spent on that bike in the last couple of months, you know, and all my money goes back in. It's not about the money. It's getting on here, having a little bit of fun, and just showing what you do every day.
Well, it takes 6 months of YouTube to pay for your spark plugs, doesn't it?
Oh, don't even go there. I am so pissed about that at the moment. 4.5 hours labour, £40. Well, 13. I think it was 39.38 per bloody spark plug in it, because they're iridiums.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, and then the quack. Obviously, the quack's been stood for ages. Went to fire it up, and it had knackered all the carb seals. So 953 quid to have all the carb seals and the engine and the carbs rebuilt. And then, as MT said, falsifying views against YouTube's. Yeah, you can get banned for it. You know what's you know what's the point in banging a load of spam bots just to get your channel taken down?
Not worth it.
It's not. No. Yeah. See,
when it comes to monetarisation, I'm not that bothered anyway. I mean, it's not something I ever thought of doing when I started the channel up about a year ago. So, yeah.
Exactly.
I do it for a bit of fun.
Yeah. It's like the Friday night, because like the Friday night lives, you know, we're getting 180, 190 views per video. And even Simon's getting the same on his for the Friday night lives. You know, we're getting good viewing hours on it, but we don't. You know, we don't hang in here for the sake of making money. It's just a nice Friday night get together where we can just get away from the wives, as some say.
Oh, you should go. Yeah, well.
It's like all the boys together.
A bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of it gets us all together. I mean, how many of us would have met White Rock Rider or Cold Up, living as far away as they do if it weren't for YouTube? So
or Zed Lockwood, Gareth and all that lot, and Hells, we wouldn't have met Hells if it weren't for this channel,
Yeah.
So we're picking up some good, even like Rowley when Rowley pops in from Australia.
Yeah.
So there is a couple that we haven't seen in absolutely ages, and I'm still on their channels. And the Diesels boys, Diesel Hog Vlog.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He hasn't been around, Jim Diesel. I know Jim works quite a lot now, so he's not even put up a Finally Friday this week.
He must have been working quite a lot. He put a couple of videos up, didn't he? But not seen him about much.
And then you got obviously there was, what was it, Filthy French Fry from Canada. The one with the funny voice. He's not been about for absolutely ages. Bikes, Beards and Brews doesn't pop in very often, but when he does it, it's good to have him about. But there's quite a lot from the States that aren't putting out the material now, and you think, where have they all gone to?
It's concerning. Is it because now COVID's clear and they all can go out? They're all actually going out now, not sitting around doing live streams. Exactly.
Well, Military Biker as well. He's normally bang on the money, every Friday, Saturday morning. So
yeah, but he's got a job now, and he's a working person now. So
exactly, yeah. So there's a lot out there that aren't putting the material out, but when they do, everyone jumps all over it, and it's like, it's gone from COVID where we were doing sort of 3 or 4 videos a week. I haven't put a new one up in about 8-9 days now, because there's just nothing to ride at the moment.
No.
Simon said as well, fuel prices as well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that keeps a lot of us indoors, doesn't it?
It
certainly has me lately.
Yeah, you just don't know. Yeah,
you're welcome, MP. No worries.
Yeah, as I said on my last Super Sausage run, I had a bit of a downer last week. But getting out on the bike, and as I say, wind therapy works every bloody time.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Just get out on the bike, and just a little bit of bounce in the side chat, as they say.
Yeah. Got to have a bit of banter. You get your usual regulars turn up, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. There was one that I was following the other day, and it was like, oh, for God's sake, this thing about Karens in cars. And it's like, what was it? Oh God, I can't think of what the name of it was. Oh, that was it. A Karen and a Darren caught on a biker's camera.
Karen and a Darren.
Just go on YouTube, put Karen and Darren, and there's a couple of bikers that have obviously followed this woman in a car. The other car driver's a little bit near, and she gets out, and he's like, just go off. It's like, oh, for God's sake, I think a lot of the guys are live streaming on Yank Time. Yeah, exactly. Some of them, yeah.
They may be.
Baggers and Brews, I think they are. They tend to go on at weird times. Carrots in cars.
Wasn't that Jasper Carrot?
Oh, Funky Moped.
Well, I'm showing my age now.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, I remember that. Yeah. That's all on the B side.
Yeah.
I've got the single somewhere.
Oh, crikey. Don't you get the singles out? Because I had my youngest say to me one day, I got all the LPs out the loft, and he said, "Here, Dad." Yeah, he said, "Would you play them big black CDs on then?" No, they're LPs.
I'll tell you what, the fun used to be putting your 45s on 33 just to see if there was anything in the background that you could hear.
Yeah.
No, there was that thing, weren't they? That Rick Astley and Kylie Minogue. If you slowed Kylie Minogue down to 33, she sounded like Rick Astley.
Rick Astley.
Rick Astley up to 78, sounded like Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
But you can't do that anymore because it don't it's all download now, isn't it? Don't even get CDs anymore.
Where is Jasper Carrot these days? Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
I have no idea.
Let's have a quick look. No, he's still alive. He's still alive and kicking. He's 77.
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember the really old quick bit?
Yeah.
With the MGB? No, I don't. Crazy Dad, you must be older than me. I don't remember that.
He used to say that joke where he got pulled over for speeding. When the police asked him why he was speeding, he said it was because he wanted to get to where he was going before he ran out of petrol. He was the one that first cracked that one. So,
who was another good old comic? Used to really dry sense of humour. Dave Allen.
Oh God, Dave Allen.
Oh yeah,
Dave Allen.
Yeah,
He was
You're really old. Do you remember the old Quick Fix advert with the MGP?
I don't remember it. No.
Where's this car park? Under the main anti-skid top surface, yeah, and it's clear resin, yeah, deadly, yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh God, do you remember that Wiggy the ambulance man? Yeah, there was
Hale and Pace.
Yeah, Hale and Pace. Someone mentioned about
the management.
Yeah, Rainbow. If you remember, he is dead. Oh right, I didn't know if he was or not. Jasper Carrot. Hello.
Oh, I wonder if he ever got that mole.
One that lived in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, one in his back garden. He tried to shoot with a shotgun.
yeah,
That's
shotgun.
it. Yeah.
Anyone see that video on Facebook where that guy poured petrol down the mole holes in his back garden and then lit it? His whole garden blew up.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I've
seen
seen
that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jasper Carrot is still alive, 77. There is a very, very good website called Living or Dead. You put someone's name in it, it tells you if they're alive or dead.
Do me a favour, put my name in there, see if I'm still alive.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
It was Des O'Connor came out with the all-time classic where he said, "If when I die, I want to die nice and peacefully in my sleep, like my father did, not screaming and shouting in fear like his passengers."
That's a good one.
We were chatting about because Phil's looking to go to Australia for 3 weeks in August, and he said, I hate flying. I said, yeah. I said, my granddad hated flying, and my nan hated going on boats. So she went on the plane, and my granddad went on the boat. I said, but the boat sunk, and he went, bloody hell. I said, yeah, it was hit by a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, this alive, living or dead site. It tells you if you scroll to the very bottom, recently dead, and I'm like, oh great. Mike Bozzy, Canadian ice hockey player, 2 days ago. Taylor Hawkins, 22 days ago. Dwayne Haskins, American football player. Jean-Paul Fitoussi, French economist, and Colombian footballer Freddie Rincon. Yeah, never heard of any of those. Henry Plum, Baron Plum, died 15th of April. There we go. Yeah, there's not many in there this month. Actors, musicians, athletes, politicians, and more who died in the weeks up to this Friday. Yeah, Living or Dead, it's called, and it will tell you.
We'll call that section the obituary section of Friday Night Live.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Oh, bloody hell, the Prem is in the room. Premises. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Right, I'm going to put a StreamYard link up. If you haven't, I'll tell you what, for Premises, he swears like a trooper, but he's a bloody good biker. How he didn't have a go at that bloke on the bus, I do not know. If you've seen the Prem's latest video, the bus is trying to edge him over. I'd have pulled up, walked up, took the bloody mirror and told him to twat off. Quick one, probably a daft question. I'm looking for a 125 for my kid. What, if any, can you recommend for a hilly area? Depending how
1,000cc.
yeah, 125. If it's a bit hilly, Lex Moto Assault or Lex Moto Iska. Ali swears by her Iska. She absolutely loves the thing. And congratulations, she actually passed her mod 1 as well.
She did, yeah, Ali. Yeah, well done. Woo.
Yeah, so if she's watching this on the catch up, well done, Ali. Yeah. Quick one from Exeter. Whatever happened to Nitro Rory? I haven't seen.
He
Rory.
put a video out a little while ago, didn't he?
Yeah. He doesn't quite see this. Oh, Andy's just given me a link, so let me just. He's just put. Oh, for God's sake! I've got to share this up on the.
How many matches this guy's got to get through?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I just watched it.
Congratulations, Ali. There you go.
Hey guys, yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Passing the mod 1. Yeah, well done, Ali.
Yeah, that's one word.
If anybody remembers that, the best interview, Stan Boardman and the Fockers.
Oh yeah, he got banned, didn't he, from BBC for that?
Yeah. The pilot, I've got Fockers to the left, Fockers to the right. I've got a Fokker behind me.
Yeah, but these Fockers were Messerschmitts.
Yeah.
Good luck for next week, Ali. Your mod 2.
That's the easy bit. Your mod 2.
Yeah.
The mod 2 is a piece of cake. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just going for a bike.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and then she'll be out on her 600. But we don't know what she's getting yet, so that will be a reveal. She'll have to tell us what she's getting.
With the mod 2, I just imagined it was the instructor behind me, not the examiner.
Yeah, exactly.
No fault.
We had that.
We can't do
We
a nice ride.
were both just hanging on for dear life. He said he could ride in that. He says, ride in anything.
But as Charles, as I say, Ali's in the room and she'll swear by her Iska. Great little bike, pulls up a hill, great, and probably really reliable as well. You know,
She might even have a 125 for sale shortly.
Yeah, so the Iska might be up for sale soon if you're interested in it. One careful owner. It's not been
one
over
careful female owner, only ever ridden backwards and forwards to the super sausage. So you should be, Ali. So you should be.
It'd be good fun to get her out on a 600 and she can keep up with us. Oh, we just lost someone. Who did we just lost?
Oh,
Cole's just disappeared.
Oh,
yeah, he's Virgin Internet's wank now as well. So
yeah, never trust anything that says Virgin.
no.
I don't even know if mine's back up. I'm still streaming on my phone. More bloody reliable.
There you go, Charles UK. Get in touch with Ali Langley. There you go. She might have an Iska for sale. I don't know where you are, but if you're hilly, you're probably by Wickham area.
Yeah.
That is hilly.
Yeah, Iska is a great little bike. Same as, but mind you, the Iska and the Assault are exactly the same bike, except the Assault's obviously got that semi-knobbly on the front.
Can't beat having a semi on the front.
Yeah. Can't beat a knobbly. Can't beat a knobbly. But yeah, good little bikes. He's up in Lincolnshire, so yeah.
All right, okay, it's not that far away. Then.
Yeah, have a look at the Iska. But yeah, good little bikes. Oh, turn your YouTube off.
Well, welcome back, Carl.
Guys, I'll just say it. I was trying to type "Good luck, Ali" for next week. I'll just say it. That way, I'll stay on.
You're having technical issues again.
Managed to knock. No, not technical, just stupid issues. So now I'm just going to press comments now, and with a bit of luck, there.
You're still here.
There we go. Empty. Michigan as well. Michigan's a great bike with all the hills around Nottingham. So yeah.
There you go.
Did notice, Carl, in one of your last videos, you did invite these two Herberts over there.
Anybody wants to come up to the Lake District? Come up. Yeah, I've got some absolutely great places to show you.
Brilliant. So, I did comment on one of your videos you did a while ago. I love the Jack Sparrow music you had playing all the way through. That was pretty good.
Oh, the pirate one, yeah. I don't think it was. I don't think it was pirate music, was it? It just sounded. I can't remember what it was now. But
All I kept thinking of was Pirates of the Caribbean while it was going. It's good.
It's
I enjoyed it.
Oh God, yes.
Isn't it? Music.
Simon sent me. I think it was someone. I think it might have been Simon that sent me a video. The mess of the Lex Moto. I'm going to have to share that with you, Simon. It's hilarious. This guy's got a bike, and it's like, well, this plastic panel doesn't fit on the side, but I'm going to cut a bit off the top here and cable top. And it's like, yeah, it's worth watching. This guy, he's like rebuilt it from sort of frame upwards, but the hash he makes of it. And I've got this bit of pipe. This is going to be the exhaust. Just
there you go.
Been looking at the Lex Moto Electrics for the talk. Yeah. Hang around on, wait on.
Not electric. Don't get electric.
I would say if you're going to go electric, give it at least a couple of years.
If you're going to go in electric, make sure you get a petrol one.
Yeah. The 50s are good. Bloody hell, he just said it passed an MOT. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. We had that Keyway RKR in. Obviously, we've stuck a new can on it. And front brake pads, needed the reg light, needed the headlight testing, headlight alignment doing on it. But when it actually got round to the front of the bike, and my mechanic, well, you know who, Keith, Simon, Keith said to me, he went, "Is that legal to pass the front mudguard like that?" I said, "What do you mean?" He went, "It's zip tied on. It's got 4 zip ties each side holding the front mudguard on." I went, "As long as it is secure, it will pass the MOT. There is nothing to say that a mudguard on the front of a bike has to be bolted on. If it's zip tied in place and it is secure, that is all you are testing, just the security of items on the bike."
We're not doing that.
But so that one passed the MOT as well. I'm with you. Definitely get electric petrol.
The only way to go.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. 125s at the moment. Oh, here we are. Hang on. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, I'm going to just share this one up that Andy's just sent me.
I'll tell you what, that's the luckiest man on the planet.
Yeah, very, very lucky. How he got away with that, I do not know. Going to share this video up. There we go.
You've got to have the sound on. You've got to hear the...
Yeah. You certainly would not mess with one of them. Certainly would not mess with one of those.
Fancy shooting it at a metal plate.
You don't do anything with a 50 cal. They are nuts. There's a guy that got banned, and I used to follow his channel all the time, and he was called FPS Russia. And the guy wasn't even Russian; he was an American. But he used to put on a Russian accent. "This is me with new Uzi night," and he used to do the Uzis. He had a mortar. Well, yeah, I don't do Russian, but he has a couple of the drum cycling shotguns, and he's got one in each hand. Boom, 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 boom. He actually got raided by the CIA in America, and his channel got shut down because he wasn't licensed to have any of those guns. But his videos, you'd have thought that they'd have, YouTube would have gone in and deleted the videos, but they didn't. They kept his channel up. And there's still stuff of him on YouTube doing crazy stuff, shooting a car that's got like 5 pounds of C4 in it.
Gets his views.
Yeah. But there's one where he shoots a car and the door actually comes flying back at him and misses his ear. The shrapnel off of that would have cut him in half. And how he gets away with it, I do not know. But, yeah, weird. Next motor car, I've been up steeper ones around Nottingham. Quick off from Ali, thanks for coming. Get out with you on bigger bikes, yeah. Well, when you do, nice run. You can do a decent run down the A5, and we're not holding back at 50, 60 mile an hour. Need to shoot some more footage of that then. Used to visit Lincoln a lot in my old job. There we go. So that's your answer. Get yourself an Isco, get yourself a Michigan. All the Lexmoto bikes are all good. You know, if you look after them, maintain them, and keep them clean and serviced on time. 90% of the people that complain about any bike, whether it's a Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, or even a cheap Chinese bike, oh, piece of crap, let me down again. Yeah, probably the fact that you're not looking after it and you're ragging it around like your Marc Marquez on a Formula 1 GP. That's half your issues. I've been wanting to live in Lincolnshire. Be a nice purchase. Ask him one build a bike and you ask a K for it. Yeah, brilliant. There are a lot of second-hand bikes out. There we go. He just said, yeah, ACF 50 regular oil changes. I tell you what, if I don't mention ACF in a video, that'll be a first for me, because I'm always knocking on about banging ACF 50 all over your bike. I could bath in the stuff. That's why I look so young. But yeah,
that's because you use it as a lube, isn't it? Really?
Exactly. Good. Yeah.
That's enough about Lockwood. So.
My LXR was weirdly so much better when someone came and took it. Yeah, they're an okay bike. You know, anything's a good bike until you start abusing it and mistreating it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think a big problem you get with the younger people with their bikes now is none of them have got any knowledge on looking after or maintaining.
Exactly.
They're not interested. They just get on it and ride it. There's, you know, even my son's guilty of it. I mean, he don't look after his bike. He just gets on it and rides it, and it's me that points out everything that's wrong on it. He's got to do with it, you know.
Yeah. I do that to Michelle and my son.
Yeah. Well, I come across must be about 3-4 years ago, a 125 parked in a car park. The chain was that slack. It was on the side stand, and the chain was actually touching the ground.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
How it stayed on, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
And the thing is,
no, I mean,
when I was young,
it's unbelievable.
It is.
Yeah, my dad said to me, obviously, when I had my little runarounds for off-road, he blew the engine on his Bantam, and he said to me, he went, right, that's it. And he bought himself another Bantam. And I said to him, I said, oh, I could have that then as my runaround bike for down the field. I could learn to ride on it. And he went, you want that bike, you're going to have to learn to rebuild it. And I went, all right. And I learned how to put it. He stood there and showed me what spanners to do, how to take the head off, how to take the barrel off, how to change the piston, put it all back together, time it up. And back in the olden days, you didn't have like timing chains and all that. And he said to me, there we go. He said, you're going to have to get it to top dead center. How do I do that? You put a screwdriver down the top and you move it until the screwdriver comes all the way up. Just before it comes down, that's top dead center. And that's your timing mark. And I went, oh,
yeah.
Got it all up, got it all back into the bike, and I rebuilt it. And he said to me, he said, right. He said, you're going to need to change the seat on that. And he said to me, there's the seat. You pulled and I put the seat on it. I did all the frame. I changed the wheels on it. And I learnt my maintenance from my dad just standing there watching me, telling me, this is how you do it. This is how you... And I had that bike for a few years until I bought myself a proper motocross bike. But, you know, basic maintenance. And you look at bikes now and you think, Jesus Christ, you can't even tighten your chain. Like the question we had earlier. I've done 150 miles on my new bike. The chain's gone slack. Is it a warranty item because it's not working properly? No. Learn to tighten your bloody chain up.
Yeah.
Charles UK, there you go. He learned to ride on a Thomas A3. He learned how to fix things quickly. You did, otherwise you sat at the side of the road.
Yeah, exactly. MT Michigans are holding their prices well at the moment. Yeah, 1,600 quid second hand. Basic maintenance on Lex. Is
that because they're still having trouble getting bikes into the country?
I am still waiting on Titan scooter. Well, if you know how many Titan scooters that we had last year, Simon, and it got to Christmas, I managed to sell 10 in about a month. And we put the order in. We wanted another 10, and Phil said to me, "Are you going to shift 10? I will shift bikes if they're in that showroom." All right, delivery February. Now it's March. Now it's April. Now it's May. We're still waiting for scooters to come into the country. There's just nothing out there at the moment. And bike sales are through the floor at the moment. New bike sales, nobody has got the money for new bikes at the moment.
Yeah.
We're getting people saying to us, oh, you know, oh, can I purchase a bike? Yeah. Oh, well, if I pay you sort of 300 quid now, can you do another 300 quid in a couple of months' time? And then, no, you're going to have to either have finance or pay for the bike in full. Oh, I can't afford finance because I've got bad credit score. Well, save your money up then. Oh, well, yeah, but I'm in a really low paid job. I only earn 200 quid a week. Well, why do you want to buy a new bike then?
Mm.
You know, we're getting a lot of people out tire kicking, and it's all down to, it's just prices have gone through the roof. Oh, Charles just said it. Shipping container costs are falling. It can get better. Container prices have gone through the roof at the moment. Yeah, we've not heard anything about containers. Lex Motor have banged all their bikes up by about 300-400 quid this month, you know.
Oh, God,
if you remember the old Little Woods catalogue, I remember the Little Woods
catalogue.
Yeah.
We could pay for it weekly, and you go down the post office and make your payment.
Little Woods catalogue, bloody hell, yep.
Yeah, I think there was about 700 pages. Was it? You could have everything from clothing, shoes, through a motorbike or a socket set. Or they did everything. Yeah, £8 a week. £200 a week. I'm in the wrong job. You wish you earned £200 a week, Andy. We'd all be riding around on BMWs.
I told her that was $14.99 a month.
Helen Pop when I was a kid, yeah, it was good knowing the local farmers, yeah. That was the thing back in the old days. You know, the old coppers had turned a blind eye to you pottering around on sort of the local playing field or down the big thing used to be down the allotments on the manor fields where the rugby club was. And there's a nice bit of ground out the back of the allotment. And a lot of the guys used to go motocrossing down there. We used to run around on our motocross bike, and the old cop would turn up and he's like, all right, enough now, lads. He said, we've had noise complaints. Take your bikes home. And all right, you just push your bike home. Now, if you're out on a field, the coppers are going to be down, right, Nick, I'm going to seize your bike, mate. You're on private land. Shouldn't be on there. Right, you're nicked. Was great. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
If you ever went round Exeter's house and you got hold of his Little Woods catalogue, he used to open on the underwear section automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It was times financial shipping costs starting to fall. There was just that Chinese lockdown is so harsh. They aren't getting them out. Yeah, very, very true. Yeah. Little bits had them good old pedal and pop bikes.
Yeah, that's the one. Free, yeah.
Little Woods catalogue was Pornhub of the day.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I remember getting my first bicycle from a Little Woods catalogue. That was do you remember the old rally choppers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of them, yeah, they were great.
Yeah, they were great until you hit the handlebars too hard and then your nuts connected with the gear shift in the middle.
Charles UK, I was more of a K's underwear man myself.
A little transistor radio strapped to it.
Oh, got it in the old K's catalogue as well, yeah.
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 Obviously, the old 10-year-old in the UK used to look at the bleeding K's catalogue, yeah.
And then you're like, what are you looking at, Mum? Oh, I'm looking at games.
Yeah.
Upper class thing with K's catalogue.
Right. Coming up on 10:15. Are you going to take over, Simon?
Yeah, I'll stay on for a little bit if people want to join me. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So, Simon, plans for the weekend?
Wife's birthday, grounded. Simple.
What are you up to, White?
Just messed about in the garden, basically trying to get the place up together.
Hey.
You know, relatively new house. I've been in here 6 months, so there's still a lot of work to do. So as the weather's good, take advantage of it and get out in the garden and tidy that up a bit.
Real, Andy.
So I got the DMR ride tomorrow. Got the Easter eggs off to the kiddies in Watford Hospital. Got my daughter and my granddaughter's round for dinner in the evening, and then Sunday I'm out for a little bimble.
Oh, cool. And Carl?
Night shift rotation starts for me tomorrow night, so I'm afraid it's back to work, eat, sleep, repeat.
Oh, Jesus. Right, but thanks very much to everybody to popping in. Obviously, Crazy Dad Biker, Crumbly, Simon, MT Belly, Ponkster, MT Tank, Curious Goose. Let's see if anybody, of course, Premises 187 popped in for a while. Charles, Exeter Rider. I think that's about everybody we've covered. Ali and Hayden, Carl, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's everybody on the side chat. If I haven't covered you, my apologies. Don't forget, all these guys, all this side, like, subscribe, and follow all their channels for me. If you are watching this on the rerun, have yourself a good Easter weekend. If you are out riding, take it easy, ride safely, and be well. From all the boys in the room, though, Simon GTR 1400, White Rock Rider, Andy, GSA Tractor, and Cole Dutz. Have a good weekend, boys. And we are back to work tomorrow and then off Sunday and Monday. So hopefully try and get a ride in on Sunday or Monday. If you are about, message me, let me know. But until then, next time, guys, have a great week. Enjoy your weekend. And from RB, as always, be well, ride safe. Catch you over on Simon's channel in a while. And as always, it's a big goodbye from me. Take care, everybody.
See you later, boys.
Later.
Bye.